Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here. I'm going to be reviewing Love Island episode 34, so let's get straight into it. So from the preview we can see that there's a party that they have going on tonight, and Becky Hill was coming to perform, and we just saw like a snippet of that. And the girls are talking in the morning, and obviously they're just trying to look out for Paige, make sure she's all right, because it's been hard for her. And she's just saying that she just kind of wants to just focus on her experience here, so she's just not like moping all day and stuff. Tasha was saying she wanted to take it slow with Andrew because she's still a bit open with Billy, and honestly I find Tasha just to be really confusing. I feel like she's been back and forth all the time, and I think she was telling Ekin about it, and Ekin was telling her like, obviously you don't want him to, you know, have like a lack of trust if she were to be open to getting to know someone. And she's like, yeah, it's true, but she just wants to take it slow. And apparently Andrew made her like breakfast, so she just feels like things are going quite fast again. I don't know, I don't get why Tasha is like kind of like just dragging it on. It's obvious that her heart is not completely in it with Andrew, but she just can't seem to remove herself from the situation. Or maybe it's just because she knows that that's probably the only way she can last long in the villa. But it's so obvious that she's not that into him, so I don't know why she just wouldn't, you know, why she even shut things down with Billy so soon. I don't even know. But yeah, Tasha's confused. She doesn't know what she wants, and it's just, you know, exhausting to watch. Anyways, Davide is asking, what's her name, Coco's opinion about him and Ekin, and he was saying that he feels like she's a bit boy crazy, and he feels like the trust isn't there. And obviously Coco's like, oh, if you don't have trust, you don't have anything, which is true, because obviously you need to trust whoever you're with. I don't think it's fair the way he went about it, because I feel like if anything, he should have just pulled Ekin about it, speaking to Coco and Andrew about it. Like, that's just so random. Like, why does he have to speak to everyone but her? And I'll get into this more as well. Obviously, I know in the past, she has done stuff to make him question her loyalty, but this was like on day 4 of them knowing each other. So I think him holding on to it is just getting to a stage where he just needs to either decide whether he's going to hold on to it forever, or he's just going to let it go, because if he's always going to hold on to it, they can't move forward. But yeah, Coco just tries to like kind of like calm the situation, and just says that, you know, he needs to be able to trust her, he needs to work on that. He goes then to talk to Adam, and Davide basically asking Adam, oh, like how did the conversation go? And Adam said that she was respectful in the conversation, but obviously she didn't say that she's 100% into, like, she's 100% closed. And he obviously wasn't like happy about that. And then Adam was saying like she obviously is just a flirty person in general, and like that's just her personality. And David was saying like he already knows that, but he's just having like trust issues and whatnot. Anyways, I'm just confused as to what he really wanted to do. I feel like he wanted to like grovel forever, and it's just going to a stage where it's like she's already kind of like she's already apologized, she's already moved on, she's already shut things down with other people. Whatever happened with her in Casa Amor, I still am not 100% sure what happened with her and Billy, but all I know is that like apart from that, she's obviously had tried. And the way he's acting, like when he was in Casa, he, you know, he got with people as well, so he's not even like a saint in this situation either. And he was saying that obviously she had something to prove, but it's a two-way thing. If you're trying to get to know each other and you're for each other, you should both try to, you know, try and make it work. Ekin went to confront Adam about what to ask what Davide had said, and I was thinking it was just so ridiculous, but because they were both talking to other people but themselves. And I think that's how things just escalate, because you're speaking to everyone but the person you're annoyed with, and obviously you're going to hear loads of different things. So I just think it's just like, it was a bit ridiculous. But and Ekin said that she did say she was closed up, and she said in the fire pit, which is true, she did say that in the fire pit. I think Adam was just talking more of like when she gave him a tour or whatever, he probably thought it was a bit flirty and whatnot. But anyways, Davide and Ekin finally have a chat, and he's like, oh, that she thinks he's fake and whatever. Honestly, at this point, I just feel like it's, I don't know, I think it was a reason to cop out, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what it is, or maybe he's having like a sixth sense, because we still don't know what happened with her and Jordan Adams. So maybe his mind is telling him that there's something more, or there's something that's happened. And if she did do something with George and it does come out in the villa, that would obviously completely, I think that would completely kill off their relationship. But we'll still get more into it later because we see more of them. Tasha and Paige have a chat, and Paige is saying that she just wants to kind of like block out the whole thing from yesterday so that she can move on and not mope around. And I think that's the best decision for her. I'm so glad that she hasn't left. She didn't leave with Jax, and I'm hoping that she doesn't leave because I think it's ridiculous, and I think it's best for her to stay to see if there is something else that she could find. Because honestly, guys, if you've been watching my reviews, you know that I've never been a fan of Paige and Jax together. I've never thought that what they had was anything healthy. Yeah, they can have chemistry, but the amount of stuff we were seeing from such early on, I was hoping that they would both either just try to like work it out or just leave it. And I think I'm so glad she didn't leave with him, and I'm hoping she doesn't, because I want her to give herself a chance to find something better, because I do think she can find something better. That's not the best it gets. So Adam and Paige have a chat, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they do have some chemistry. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that, what you guys think about like Adam and Paige, because it seems like Paige, because with Jay, she was so like, you could tell that she was not into it at all. And when Jay was trying to get to know her, she was like, no, that she's just with Jax. And you could tell that the feelings, like the chemistry wasn't there for her, the attraction wasn't there for her. But I feel like with Adam, she does actually seem to be open to know him, and she said it. And I do believe that there could be something that materializes from there if they both open up. But let me know what you guys think, if you guys think they had any chemistry, or how you guys think the chat went. I do have some faith. I do feel like people are saying like, oh, even if he gets to Paige, he's gonna hurt her, blah blah blah. The thing is, like, obviously he has like a past from how he was in Love Island, but it's been 4 years, and I think especially from today, his actions from today, I feel like he isn't exactly trying. I feel like those things he was doing, obviously he was planting seeds in their heads, but I don't think he actually wants to like, you know, steal people's girls just for the sake of it. Otherwise, he would have chosen people who were in a couple when he got to choose his date. But we'll get into the dates later. That comment Davide made, I found it so petty when he was like to Ekin, oh, you're just as fake as Luca from China. You guys know this already. I don't like Davide. I only like him when he's with Ekin. I've never liked Davide. I don't find him funny. I find him a bit patronizing and very egoistic. But I've just liked him because when him and Ekin were at their best, their chemistry is really nice to watch and really nice to see. But him by himself, I find him really annoying, and I just find him very like, I don't even know what the what to use is, but it's like a lot of stuff he was saying was double standards. He was saying to Ekin that why did she go to Adam to talk about the issues and not him? But he did the exact same thing, and it's like he couldn't see that he did the exact same thing. He went to speak to Coco and Adam about Ekin before coming to her. She went to go speak to Adam before coming to him. So they both were wrong in that situation. They should have both come to each other. So I don't know how he didn't see that, like, that he did the same thing that he was telling her not to do. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's a thing where he has to make a decision with himself. If he feels like these trust issues are too much, that he can't look past it, he just has to move on, because it's just going to ruin their relationship if he is always doubting her. And to be honest, I never thought they were going to last out on the outside anyways, but you know, most of them don't. But anyways, Adam gets a text, and he can pick 3 girls to go on a date. He chooses Summer, Danica, and Paige. I was surprised about Summer, but he did say that it was because he hadn't had a chat with her, whatever. She's the only one that he hadn't spoken to. The date is in the Hideaway. The chat was good. I thought Summer looked really lovely. I was on Twitter during that time, and people were talking about the American accent. I can't lie, the American accent really pissed me off. It didn't piss me off. It always gives me the ick whenever people do the like kind of fake accent. It's funny for like a few seconds, but when they like carry it on, it is very cringe. So I don't know why she was doing that American accent for so long. She did that American accent a lot this episode. Even her and Josh, when they were talking, she was doing the American accent the whole time, and I was like, okay, this is just a bit cringy now. But anyways, the date went well. I feel like Adam does have like, I feel like he knows how to hold a conversation. And if you notice, I don't know if you guys caught that clip when their feet was kind of like touching, but I thought it was cute. Next was Danica. He asked her to teach him how to dance or whatever, and they had like a little salsa. And Danica, I just feel like she just gets too keen. Like when she was like, oh, there's so much more I want to show you, I was like, Danica, just for once, just let them be the one to do the grafting. Just for once, just take a seat back and just be, you know, just be cool. But I guess that's her personality. She's a very keen girl, and you know, maybe she just needs someone who can match that energy. The date was flirty, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it for Danica and Adam. I don't think there's anything happening there. I think it's pretty obvious that his head is with Paige more than anything else. The last date is with Paige. I think I think the date went well. I think him and Paige definitely have chemistry, and I think she's more his type out of every other girl that he picked for on the date. And I think that he kind of thought the best for last. I think that was like his reasoning with picking the dates. So Davide and Ekin were fighting like a few hours ago, and then we see them making dinner, and this is why I'm just like, they're just so unstable, because they fight, they make up, they fight, they make up, literally like as if they didn't just have a full-on huge argument. They were literally just making dinner for everyone the next moment. But it was nice. I kind of wish we could see what they made properly, and we saw them eating. We never see them eating, and I just thought it was just kind of like just an interesting thing to pick up. India and Dami sleep outside together. People were saying yesterday in my comment section, oh, just get over the whole Indian dummy thing. I'm not gonna get over the whole Indian dummy thing. In fact, I'm even more strong about how I feel. I don't know if you guys have heard the news about Millie and Liam breaking up. Sad for them, but if anything, it just reiterates my reasoning in my head why I'm not for India and Dami, because I still don't think it will work. I don't think it will last a month out on the outside, and I still think Dami's playing a game. I still think it's a whole load of shit. So yeah, I'm not feeling them at all. And honestly, at this stage, it's just like, I'm just gonna not comment on it until if my mind changes, then I'll comment on it. But yeah, I was just like, whenever they come on my screen, it gives me nothing. Anyways, Danica, it was in the morning. Danica was like, oh my god, that was the best day I've ever had. I'm like, oh my god, Danica. The thing is, I think she just is a bit too keen, like, and the thing is, she shows it as well, and like the way she speaks, like, is very like intense, and like there's nothing wrong with that. If that's her personality, that's cool, but I just feel like there's no one right now in the villa, maybe apart from Billy, and we'll get into them later, because I think she and Billy did have kind of like a moment. Gemma and Luca finally get to go on their first date. I can't believe that they haven't had a date all this time. It's kind of crazy, because they've been coupled up since like the first week or the first 2 weeks, and it's only till now that they got their first date. I thought Gemma looks really lovely. They had like brunch or whatever they were having over the sea, like overlooking the sea. Before we go on to Gemma and Luca's date, we see that Davide and Ekin have a chat again, and he said something that really confused me. He was like to her, oh, I was really happy when you said I'm not interested to add him to his hearing. But the funny thing was that when she did say that, he thought she was putting on a show, and he made a big thing out of it. And then in the morning, he's coming to tell her that he appreciated it. It's like, it's just not adding up. I don't know, Davide is really, really annoying, and he just needs to chill. I feel like if you can't see past this trust issues, just let her go, because at this point, there's nothing else. And I'm glad she said that she's going to stop reassuring it, because there's only so much you can reassure someone. There's only so much you can apologize about something. If they choose not to move on from it, there's not much you can do. We see Summer and Josh are talking. I do ship them together. I think they look quite good together. The American accent thing was pissing me off. I was like, why? Just why? Like, the whole convoy they had, they were both doing it, and I was like, what is even happening? Like, what even is this? But they do look good together, to be honest, and I did imagine that they would probably be attracted to each other. So I guess we'll see how that plays out for them. Danica was like having a stretch in the gym. She is actually really flexible, and I think Billy did say that he does want to get to know her a bit more, and he does find her attractive. And to be honest, I do see it with both of them. They seem very similar. Billy is very cheeky. He seems very like high spirit, positive, and so is Danica. So I'm interested to see how that will play out. Gemma Luca's date was cute. She was saying that obviously she needs Luca to meet her mom first, because her mom's approval is very important to her. And I said this last time before, I get that. Like, for people who are super family oriented, I understand why they would want their kind of like their parents like overview on their relationship, because I feel like sometimes there are things that you might not be able to see, and then people who you trust their opinion on your relationship. So I don't usually agree with like third party like advice and input, because you can't just take advice from anyone. But if it's someone you trust and you feel like they have your best interest at heart, which for most people it's their moms, I understand why she wants her mom's like basically approval of him. And I think it's a really good thing to have, and like a good relationship to be able to have like with your mom, that you kind of like value their opinion about your romantic interests, because obviously I believe she thinks she has the best interest for her. So I do agree with that. I think the whole becoming boyfriend and girlfriend thing in the villa, I think it's a bit silly. The reason why is because Love Island is not the real world. You're literally in you're literally stuck on you're stuck on an island. You're stuck on an island for 2 months if you make it the whole way. So in that time, like, there's so many things you wouldn't see that or experience because you're not on the outside. So I think it makes sense when they decide to make the decision outside of the villa. So I'm so here for it that she doesn't want to do the whole boyfriend and girlfriend thing in the villa, because I just think it's just I don't know, I just don't think it works, because you're just kind of caught in the moment. You're literally on holiday, for goodness sake. Like, it's like having holiday, you know, when you have like that, like, holiday romance, it's like that. And one thing I was going to say as well, the thing is, I do think that they do like each other, and I do think that they have a cute like relationship, but there's a huge power struggle in their relationship. Like, you can literally see it the way they speak. Like, for example, when Gemma was going to do the chairs, and then she they both started talking, and then she was like, okay, you do it, and he was like, no, you do it. And then it's like, I don't know, there's like a huge power struggle. Like, Luca is constantly trying to take charge, and like Gemma is like not letting him. So it's like and I think that's the biggest issue that I see in their relationship. But anyways, I'm happy she's coming out of her shell, because Gemma is very inside her shell. I don't think I've seen anyone on Love Island like that. Like, she is so like to herself, and like I think she tries really hard to be like super tough, and I don't know why she feels that she needs to be that way, but I guess that's like a huge part of her personality. Anyways, India gets a text and they're having a party. We could see they all jump into the pool, and like Ekin and Davide had like were like kissing in the pool, and I was like, these two are just not serious. So I think they're gonna have that kind of relationship for a while, the whole fighting makeup, and you know, at the end of the day, that in that video right now, I don't think there's any couples who I'm like, oh my god, these couples are super solid. I feel like there's cracks in like all of them, and like the cracks are so evident, and it's crazy. I don't know about you guys, but this episode felt to me more like an on-scene bit. It felt more real, it felt less edited. Like, for the first time, we never see them eat. We saw them eat in this episode, we saw them in the pool in this episode, we saw them talk about hygiene problems in this episode, when Gemma was like, oh my god, Andrew and what's his face, Dammy just went into the loo, it smells so bad. Like, we never hear them talking about these normal things. So this episode felt definitely like more as of an on-scene bit. But yeah, the party seemed fun, I guess. I didn't know who Becky Hill was, but I knew her songs, and her vocals were really good, so it seemed like they had fun. And obviously we know that we get to vote for a favorite girl and a favorite boy, so they're not doing it by couples. I voted for Ekin as the girl, and I voted for Adam for the boy, because I want to see more of Adam. Let me know who you guys are voting for. I have a feeling that the people who are going to be vulnerable for the boys are Josh and who else? Who else is going to be vulnerable? Josh, possibly Andrew. Yeah, Josh and Andrew, I think they're going to be vulnerable for the boys. And for the girls, or maybe Adam. I don't know how people feel about Adam, to be honest, but I want to see more of him. But for the girls, the vulnerable girls is going to be Summer, Coco, and probably who else? Summer and Coco are definitely going to be there. I'm not sure who else. I have a feeling that Coco is leaving soon. I don't know about Summer. I think some people want to see Summer and Josh. I definitely want to see how they play out, because at this point we really don't have much couples in there. Who else do you guys think is going to be at the bottom? I don't know. I think Coco will definitely be leaving. I think Coco, and I want to say, oh my goodness, who else? Josh? Maybe Coco and Josh. I don't know. Maybe there'll be 4 people leaving. Let me know who you guys voted for. I'm definitely intrigued. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Yeah, I definitely got more on-scene bit vibe from this episode. I'm not gonna lie, but it was alright. It was more like a background episode kind of thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of today's episode. As always, make sure you comment your thoughts, and I'll be replying. If you liked this video and you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe and leave a like as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.